Hey guys, I am so sorry that I haven't made any hauls or anything for you guys lately. I've been extremely busy, and it's actually really quite sad because, I mean, in October, that's what I like doing best, is going out and looking at different crafts and stuff that I could try to do stuff with. However, I don't have a haul for you guys today. I might have a haul soon-ish, hopefully. Maybe at the end of the week. I'm hoping to go shopping sometime soon, thrifting. However, I do have kind of like a DIY for you guys today of things that I've done in the past. And some of them are actually exceedingly simple, and some of them are simple-ish, but they took me longer to do. So I guess I'll go ahead and jump right in. And again, guys, I'm really sorry that it took me forever to come out with a new video. I feel really bad. Anyways, I'll go ahead and just get started. I'm going to start with a pair of earrings that I made, and I actually found the charms for the earrings at Hobby Lobby. They're bat wings. Let's see if I could grab them here for you guys to see. There's some really nice little bat wings. They're so cute. They look really pretty on. They're not that big. I do actually wish they were bigger, but it's okay. I guess I can make some sometime, but what I did is I ended up just buying the charm, and then I bought these little earring clippy thingies to put them onto. And these ones, they're the easiest for me to use because my ears are gauged, so it's easier just to put them right through the hole and just clip them shut. I do have the other ones that are like the actual hook, but those ones I actually have to use them under my gauge, so sorry, my throat was very itchy. Okay, next thing I have is a little coffin that I painted, and I got this one from Michael's. I think it was a while back ago, and I actually just found it not too long ago and painted it. What I did was I just painted it black using normal acrylic paint, and then I went over with a pencil and I did my design of my spider webs that I wanted to do, and I went ahead and I painted that. And then afterwards, when I was done painting it, I actually went to Michael's this year and I found this spider, and I thought it was such a cool spider. I was like, well, I'm just gonna put that on my little coffin. It's perfect. So I went ahead and painted the little spider red. I was trying to do the little Black Widow hourglass thing on the back, but I actually just didn't have time for that right now, so I might get back to that later. However, I'm gonna make this into something to hold my rings, so I am gonna get like maybe a red lace, red silk, or maybe like a red velvet to put on the inside to hold my rings, and I think that'll be quite fun. So I did that. And one of my favorite things that I've ever actually worked on that I've done is this pair of boots. I thrifted these a while back ago, and they were all completely, they were just blank. Like, they were just plain boots. They didn't have nothing on them at all. I actually took these straps here, and I cut them off of another pair of shoes that I never used. So I went ahead and cut those off, and I sewed them on here. It's kind of hard sewing into leather, but it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I did three. I did one strap here, one going this way, and one across this way with the little design on there. And then I also got a chain, and I tucked it underneath this strap here. Oops, dropping stuff. And I just safety pinned it on the inside because I really didn't want to sew that in, because I mean, with chains, it's like the chain all of the time isn't closed all the way, so sometimes it'll fall off of the threading, so I just went ahead and safety pinned it on there. Besides, it's on the inside. Nobody looks on the inside of your boot. But yeah, I went ahead and did that. Here's the other one. And these are actually really awesome. I actually wear these a lot. They're some of my favorites. Okay, so now to the clothing. This is actually one that I'm currently kind of still working on. It's my Jack Skellington sweater. So what I did is I actually had Jack Skellington, the patch, already from another old t-shirt, and I went ahead and just cut it out because the t-shirt was so old, and it, like, when you wash them, they end up fitting really weird, so after a while they just didn't fit right anymore, so I went ahead and just cut it off, and I was like, well, I'm just going to sew it on this, because a couple years ago I bought these sweaters. They're kind of like turtleneckish sweaters. I'm not really sure. I like the way the bunched fabric looks around the neck, but it's just a long sleeve. It was an all purple long sleeve sweater, and it's like a really stretchy, like spandex kind of material. So I went ahead and I sewed my Jack Skellington patch on there, and what I did was just a really simple-ish kind of sew, like going in and back out, like a loop around like that, all the way around. It did take a little while, but it came out so nice, and the stitching looks really good. I mean, it reminds me of his mouth. But after that, I put that on there, and then I also cut out some little bats out of the same black shirt fabric, and I went ahead and I sewed the little bats on. And I also put the little bats at the bottom. Now what I'm doing with the sleeves, because I still felt like it was a little too plain, with the sleeves I actually have this like spiderweb lace fabric, and I was going to sew it on. However, I've been thinking that it actually might look cooler painted on spiderwebs. So I might do that. I'm not quite sure yet. That's what I'm still working on with that part of it. But that's really fun. And this one, it's kind of the same thing. This one it's exactly like the purple one, except it's black. I bought it black also, and it has the same bunched fabric up at the neck. However, this really shiny stuff, it reminds me of like Kiss or something, but I actually had a shirt with this exact, like, the design on it. And I went ahead and I never used that shirt because it was a little too revealing in the back and stuff, and it was just honestly kind of uncomfortable. Like, it was like a weird fabric. I don't know. It was just really weird. But I went ahead and I cut it out, and I sewed it the same way all on the sweater. And I only did it on the front. So here's the neck, bunched up neck, and then the design goes across the chest, and I had extra fabric. Whoops, trash, messy room. I also had some extra of that fabric, so I went ahead and I cut some and I put it around the sleeves also. So that came out really nice. And then on top of that, I also went ahead and I sewed some little spikes on the shoulders, just right across here on both sides. So I actually really like the way this sweater came out. It's really fun. And then the other stuff that I have for you guys is a little more simple, but I figured I'd show it to you guys anyways. This is my corn t-shirt from when I went to see Corn, and what I did is I cut a little V right here at the neck. Well, I cut the neckline off, and then I cut a little V right here, and I put safety pins to just add design. And then all along the side, I went ahead and I cut the shirt in on both sides all the way down, so it was just loose. And then I went back in and I put safety pins all along the side. So that's what it looks like when I have it on. Like, it just shows a little. It's not nothing too much. And then along the bottom, I cut all of these, I don't know what you call them, tassel-y thingies, I guess. I'm not really sure, like, whatever. But I actually really love this shirt. It's really comfortable, and it's actually a really tight-fitting shirt. So when I cut this and I put the safety pins in there, it did give it a little bit more room in there because it was a really tight shirt. Just the fabric of it, but I love this shirt. And the next one I have for you guys. Sorry, I have everything on hangers because I hang my clothes, so if I take a second to take it off. I left the neckline on this one. This one's just my Little Mermaid, and I left the neckline on this one, and I went ahead and just cut the little V like I did on the other one, but I put 3 safety pins going across it. You guys can see that. just going across it. And then with this one, I just cut the sleeves up. And I made them all... I don't know what this is called. I'm sorry. I have no idea what this is called. But actually, yeah, I went ahead and I just cut all that. And I'm actually thinking about sewing some beads on them. I'm not really sure yet. But I love this shirt. It's so comfortable. And this just added more design and it makes it look more unique, more you. Let's see. This one, I've actually had this shirt for quite a long time. And I just went through and I just made some cuts in it because it was just so, it's just such a plain long sleeve black shirt. But what I did is right here, you can't really see. I cut some slits open just along right here, so there's 3 slits on both sides here. And then along the side, I cut the sleeves so it gives somewhat of more design. If you guys can see that. Oh, you still can't see it. I'm sorry. Oh, there it is. Like that on both sides of the sleeve. So it wasn't a whole lot to this one. It was just something. My earrings keep getting stuck on my lace. Okay, so this next one. It's another shirt. And this one was just a mesh top that I actually got from Ross. It was just normal mesh. I ended up cutting the bottom a little because it was super long. And then I stuck the pins in it to hold it together because it was really loose and it was kind of big. Okay. These earrings are asking for it. And then along the arm, I did a safety pin design. I went ahead and I just cut the sleeves because they were actually really big. So I cut the sleeves in half and then I put it back together with safety pins all through it. So that one was just simple as well, but I love this mesh top. It's so cool. Like you can wear that under like a band t-shirt or really anything. Okay, and this is one. This was actually a skirt that I thrifted. I'm not sure if I showed it already. I don't remember. But it's just a velvet skirt, a long velvet skirt. And I actually thought this particular skirt would be so much prettier as a dress. So I went ahead and I sewed like a sweetheart neckline at the, it's like a straplet, so at the chest, whatever. And when you put it on, I also sewed this little charm that I've had for quite some time also. And it's just a really pretty blue charm. And I sewed it right underneath it, so when you're wearing it, it kind of just hangs there in the middle. So, this is really pretty. I love the way this one came out. And last but not least, my System of a Down t-shirt. This one was just huge. Like I didn't really do anything to alter the size. I just did it so that way, like when I wear it in the summer, it was more breathable and more comfortable. So, what I did was I cut off the neckline. I cut the sleeves to make them shorter because they were huge. And along the side, I just cut slits all along down the side. So, you know, like you can get air and blah blah when you're wearing it in the summer. So this was a really nice t-shirt to wear during the summer. And it was also very nice. And I would wear it with leggings or tights, rip tights, whatever. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry that it's a little long, but I just felt like rambling, I guess, about each thing that I've made. The other things that I've kind of made are just like charms that I buy, and then I'll just buy like a tight necklace and put the charm on there, but I don't really think that's too exciting to really show on the video, so I'm not going to show that. I also have a lot of other DIYs that I'm working on right now. I'm working on a few pairs of boots, and I'm working on a couple dresses and stuff, so whenever I get that done and I get a nice pile of DIYs to show you guys, I will make another video to show you guys. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and shut up because I have things to do today, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.